Now that I finished Georgia Tech, I can do anything.
At Georgia Tech, you're going to get a fabulous education at a first-rate school, and people are going to want you on their team.
I was sold that first day and decided on the spot that this is where I wanted to go to college.
What sets Georgia Tech apart is the sense of community here.
The choice was clear. The return on investment was great then, and it's even greater now.
It's a top 5 engineering university in the United States with global recognition.
Georgia Tech graduates know how to get things done.
Once I was accepted, I didn't look back.
Ended up being the captain of an aircraft carrier, so I can't complain too much. It was a lot of fun.
Georgia Tech engineers solve problems, and people seek them out for that.
There's no other decision to make.
I am Tamara Thomsen, and I'm a biologist with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. I think Georgia Tech prepared me to be able to value the insight of others and to harness that towards getting the ultimate goal of answering a question or even forming better questions. It opens doors because Georgia Tech just has a reputation of churning out people who are willing to embrace the world and really work on making it better. And now you get to be around a lot of people who will challenge you and will make you think hard and will push you further.
I'm Justin O'Neill Miller. I'm a set designer and art director for feature films and television. I definitely was looking to be challenged and for something that was creative but also something technical. The skills that I learned at Georgia Tech directly led to my work in the field of architecture, and then that directly led to my work in the field of film. You'll get pushed hard and you'll come out a better person, and I think, kind of ready for pretty much anything that the workplace can throw at you.
My name is Sandy Winnefeld. I am a retired Navy flag officer. I've really benefited from a number of things that Georgia Tech gave to me. The first one was a foundational level of engineering expertise. But it also exposed me to some very important leadership opportunities at an early age, and that benefited me immediately and to this day. That technical underpinning made me a lot more confident in what I was seeing, what I was doing, what I was learning. And I carried that all the way through, and it was very important to me when I transitioned in my mid-career in order to command USS Enterprise. You just can't beat the academics at this place. The professors are superb, the facilities are superb, but you also get that additional dimension of meeting and growing with other young people into a leader, and I wouldn't hesitate to send my son or daughter here in a second.
My name is Andre Dickens. I'm an Atlanta City Council member, Post 3 at large. I really wanted to come to Georgia Tech, and it was the only school I applied to. Chemical engineering prepared me for being in public service today, in that I had to learn how to work with diverse people, deal with a lot of different rigorous work, but also have that work-life balance in college and now in society, to be able to hear the concerns of constituents and knowing that you have a support system to work with someone else to get it done. You're right here in Atlanta, and where so much happens. You have internships and co-ops that are just flooding in because of who we are at Georgia Tech. So if you really, really care about your future and you want to have the best chance for success, there's no other decision to make.
Okay, my name is Sandra Magnus. I'm the Executive Director of the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics. I think the thing that you can get from Tech is the emphasis here on hands-on learning, on design projects, on that multidisciplinary collaboration. If you're going to be successful in the world, you are going to be collaborating with all kinds of people. How do you dynamically work with all these different viewpoints and all these different approaches to create a product? And that is a really valuable skill for whatever career that you are interested in engaging in.
My name is Walt Samer, and I'm the President and CEO of Waffle House Incorporated. Georgia Tech, even in my time, was known as the best engineering school in the Southeast. So it seemed like a very natural place for me to go, and this was really my only choice. What separates Georgia Tech from others? I really think it boils down to 3 things. One is momentum. Georgia Tech is a great school, and it's getting better and better every year. The second thing I think that makes Georgia Tech such a special place is the city of Atlanta. There is so much to do here. There's so much energy here, and now with Tech Square, there is such an incredible environment for creating the future. And then the third thing, and the thing that probably makes it the most special to me, is the people. Georgia Tech has such wonderful people working for Georgia Tech, and the students are just phenomenal. I think it really does stand out when you really consider the quality of the people that are going to this school.
I'm Chris Jones. I'm the Sector President of Technology Services in Northrop Grumman. I was thinking about which college to attend. A couple things set Georgia Tech apart. The name recognition, the brand, and respect that comes with having a degree from Georgia Tech. It's instantly recognizable, and it allows you to meet and bond with other Georgia Tech alumni, and I've met Georgia Tech alumni in my travels throughout the world. Georgia Tech is known for producing students and professionals that have an impact on the world and can address real-world solutions. So I've worked on the most advanced aircraft, ships, missiles, and systems in the U.S. military inventory. I've been able to use my knowledge that I gained from Georgia Tech, again, to help provide security for our country and its allies.
Hello, I'm Phil Breedlove, retired Air Force General Officer and currently an instructor here at the Sam Nunn School of International Affairs at Georgia Tech. One of the things that I'm proudest about of our school is how good it is and how well it prepares our students for their life after college. So as a senior Air Force officer, I often sought out our Georgia Tech engineers because I knew what they were made out of. I knew the kind of education they had. I knew the attitude that they took in approaching problems in their life. I think that at Georgia Tech, the number one draw, the thing that I would pitch to my children and grandchildren is you're going to get a fabulous education at a first-rate school, and you're going to come out of there and people are going to want you on their team.
I'm Paul Brown, and I'm the CEO of Arby's Restaurant Group. I think about a lot of the defining moments in my life. A lot of them really started when I was at Georgia Tech. It taught me how to really have to work hard for something. A lot of the great friendships that I still have today started when I was at Georgia Tech. You're thrown into certain situations. You're given the tools you need to do it, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to find a way to solve problems. As the CEO of a large company, it really is all about driving collaboration.
Go Jackets!
Go Jackets!
Go Jackets!
Go Jackets! Sting 'em!
Go Jackets!
Go Jackets!
Go Jackets and come to Tech.